Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lining back with another CSR2 video. Today we are checking out the Ford Mustang GTD. This is a purple star car, so that does mean there are paid crates for the parts. We are going to do a stage 5 shift and tune, stage 6 maxed out shift and tune, a live racing setup if we can find one, and we will review the car as well. Alright, let's start out with the maxed out stage 6 shift and tune. Put your nitrous all the way to the right. Final drive 2.0. Tire pressure 8 psi, and that gives us a 6.946 on the dyno time. So what we want to do to drive this when it's 100% maxed out is let go of the gas a little bit after number 1, or kind of a bit after number 1. The needle is going to kick back, second to nitrous, all the rest of the shifts right before the red line. So let's go do it to it just like this. 3, 2, 1, let go, kick back second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth, sixth gear, and sometimes it's hard to get the nitrous to go off. So if you run the nitrous at the right time, it will run just a little faster. Right there I had a sticky nitrous, but it's good to let you guys see the problems and things that can happen that make the car run a little slower. There we got a 6.963, but when the nitrous goes off, I keep getting a 6.930, so that'll just give you a really good idea of the pain in the butt that the nitrous is when it's all sticky. Alright, so now we have this car fit back to stage 5 parts, so we're going to do a stage 5 shift and tune, and today we are recording on the content account, so thank you to YouTuber AshoSpeed the King for the content account. This allows me to teach you guys all about the cars, and we're going to go ahead and tune this and shift it on stage 5. And it's pretty much going to be the same exact thing. We got our nitrous all the way to the right, final drive 2.0, and tires all the way to the left, down there on 8 psi. That's going to give us an 8.487, and we still have over 2,000 Evo points, which is crazy for a stage 5 car. Yeah, stage 5, that's it. Got it right. Almost said it wrong, but I saved it. And we're pretty much going to drive it the same way as we did on stage 6. Basically let go of the gas a little bit after the number 1. The needle's going to kick back, second nitrous, all the rest of the shifts right before the red line, just like this. 3, 2, 1, go, second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth, sixth gear, seventh gear, and we didn't really need to shift into 7th, but you can if you want. It may have even slowed me down a little bit shifting into 7th, so don't shift into 7th if you don't have to, I suppose. Let's check out what times we got. There we got an 8.492, 8.492. So now the question is, can we find a low performance point high evo live racing setup, or at least a dyno beating setup? So let's find out. All right, so it looks like we found something here. So put your nitrous on stage 3, put your body on stage 5, tires on stage 3 or 4. Hold on, we normally do tires on stage 3. Let's go back to stage 3. Transmission on stage 5. And the other parts right there, those other 3 parts, just put those back to stock and don't worry about upgrading those. So those 4 parts get upgraded, the other 3 parts do not. So to tune it for the live racing setup, or the low performance point high evo setup I should say, put your nitrous on 73 and 3.1, final drive 2.0, tire pressure 8 psi, and that puts us right in the 10.6 lobby, meaning we want to keep the car in the 10.6 lobby, so do not drive the car faster than 10.6. Slow down if you have to, or the game will put you over into the 10.4 lobby where you can't win anymore. Now, what I don't like about this is we still need the needle to kick back for the live racing setup, so this is probably not a car that I would personally use for live racing, because I think that's a pain in the butt when you're trying to get just the perfect start or the perfect launch or whatever you want to call it for live racing. But we're basically going to try and do the same thing as before, right? 3, 2, 1, go, kick back, second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth, and it may be really easy to get the kickback on this car, but I know some people are going to struggle with that. So if you don't like the cars that have a kickback, you're probably not going to like this car. But if you don't mind the kickback, we just ran a 10.632. Sometimes we were running in the 10.5, so it just depends on how well you do it and how quickly you shift into second gear and all that stuff. But this should be a pretty decent live racer with over 2,000 Evo points on the low upgrade setup. So should do pretty good. Alright, so now it's review time, and first off, there's two things I don't like about the car. I don't like the fact that you have to get the kickback. That's a little bit of a pain in the butt, and there's one other thing I don't like as well. And that's simply that it doesn't really beat the dyno by much, but both those things may not bother you at all. So I'm not going to say those are negatives, those are just things I don't personally like. But let's do a little test run and get the speeds of the car back up and check out the top speed and the acceleration and all that good stuff. And I do notice I have a hard time getting the nitrous to go off when the car is maxed out, but look at the top speeds here. We got 450 miles per hour. That's really good. 0 to 60 and 0 to 100. I mean, we got 0.7 and 1.1s. Those are good times. And the car is running in the 6.93s if you get a good run on it. So it's really not a bad car, guys. It's a pretty nice car. You know, parts will cost you real money since it's purple stars, but I can't say anything bad about the car. Honestly, there's a few things that I don't like about it, but that doesn't mean the car is bad. Just because I don't personally like something, I'm just giving you my opinion, and then we're looking at what the car does, and it's a very good car, as long as you don't need to beat the dyno time. So there we have it. It's an overall pretty cool car. I do like it. Just remember, it's not much of a dyno beater, unless you can find some sort of weird, crazy dyno beating tune, but as long as you're okay with that, it's a very good car. So I think that's going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to drop down the video's description or the pinned comment. Find some ways to help support the channel and some game news and some info and whatnot. Thank you to all my channel members. I really appreciate the extra support. Thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate you guys big time. If you want to become a channel member, just click the little join button right below the video. I think it's like $1 or $2 a month or something for the basic membership, and it does help the channel keep running and bring you videos just like this. So thank you for the support. You guys are awesome. Lightning out. Catch you later. Bye.